I have a secret. I'm Hannah Montana. Nobody's perfect, I gotta work it. Life's what you make it. So let's make you rock. I think this movie gave me an identity crisis. I am Hannah Montana now. Do you remember the 2009 film Hannah Montana the movie? Do you remember the 2009 film Hannah Montana the movie? Well, it's amazing. Let's hop right into this cult classic. For dramatic effect, just like Miley, I will be swapping in and out of Hannah cosplay. When Miley is Hannah, I am Hannah. And when Miley is Miley...
What are you? I'm just... Exactly.
When I am not in Hannah uniform, she will be right here. I do not own a wig stand, so I'm using a tub of fried chicken seasoning from Costco. I think it's quickly important to talk about the context of what Miley was up to while filming Hannah Montana. Right before filming in March of 2008, Miley finished recording her debut album, Breakout. Filming commenced from April 2008 to July 2008. At the same time, in April, Miley did a controversial photo shoot for Vanity Fair, shot by Annie Leibovitz. Being only 15 at the time, Miley posed in a bedsheet with nothing else on. The world entirely overreacted, but Miley then had to go on an apology tour, which she then later reneged. But this kind of provides some context, like this was all happening while shooting the Hannah Montana movie. In May, roughly halfway through filming, Miley performed at the Disney Channel Games 2008. And then in June, the lead single of Breakout, 7 Things, was released. Alright, let's now play the movie. The movie starts off with screaming fans all heading to a Hannah Montana concert, and then Robbie Ray Stewart, played by Billy Ray Cyrus, is staring at the Hannah Montana wig. The wig that I am wearing right now. I paid a pretty penny for this. Obviously, Miley is late to her own concert and Robbie Ray is very disappointed. Why is she late though? Miley and Lily head up to the ticket stand and they're like, this is Miley Stewart. She is on the list, and the ticket lady is giving major Disney Channel energy right now.
Well, why didn't you say so? In your dreams, sweet cheeks. Naturally.
Amazing delivery. Even though we all stan the ticket lady, she is not doing her job very well. Firstly, I feel like there was a list. Why else would they then bring it up? Secondly, even if the ticket lady was not aware of the list, wouldn't your first response be, no, you have to buy a ticket like everyone else, not just shoo them off? You just lost a commission. Also, Miley and Lily are being very stingy right now, because why wouldn't your response just be, 2 tickets please, like I'm feeling very Boston CEO right now because have your bills been affected?
You don't have the income coming in anymore.
You can refund yourself the money. Are you not buying tickets to your own show? Like, you are getting that money. They then see a security card and they go, yup, we need to steal this because we need to get to the dressing room ASAP. Once again, their plan and motivations don't make any sense. Your first plan was to buy tickets. Okay, now you're in the venue, now what? How do you get through security? Now the next plan is to steal a security card. Are there not other guards guarding doors? This shot is very good cinema. Robbie Ray is so oblivious, he cannot hear screaming and a screeching cart driving maybe 10 meters away from him. While chasing the girls, the security guard trips up on some water cooler bottles and the girls celebrate. You were celebrating the injury of your employee. They then think that they are about to Charlie XCX crash into a wall, but it's actually just a Hannah Montana poster and Hannah's face is stuck to Miley's face. Wow. Big brain, big brain. They finally bump into Robbie Ray and he stops the security by going, there with me, come on now, y'all, yeehaw! Then we get a fantastic transition into the title card, like absolutely breathtaking. Miley is getting her glam on, and this brings up an incredibly important point in the lore of Hannah Montana. Miley does not have a glam squad. She is doing this all on her own. She has no makeup artist, no hairstylist or wigologist. She may have a stylist. You could get away with keeping your secret by still having a stylist, but every single music video, every single concert, every single photo shoot, she is doing this all by herself. Sometimes with the help of Lily, Miley signals for Robbie Ray to get out of her dressing room so that she can change, and when he leaves the dressing room, his hair goes from tucked behind the ears to flowing in the front of his face. Continuity error! We get a time-lapse of a clock that spans almost 30 minutes, and I guess this is realistic. It takes a while to get ready, but she was not rushing. Evidenced by the fact that Miley has uncapped and twisted up every single lipstick that she owns before picking one. Imagine how long that would take to put all the lipsticks away. Hannah is rushing to the stage but bonks her head, and then Robbie Ray tells us that she does the exact same thing every night. This is an unsafe work environment. We need to call the union. Robbie Ray then reminds Miley that it is her turn to do the dishes tonight.
I did them last night.
Hey, don't give me no lip. You're the one that wanted best of both worlds.
This is such a funny reaction to being scolded. She is intensely smiling at the fact that she has to do the dishes. Firstly, Miley said that she did the dishes the night before, so how can it be her turn again to do the dishes? And secondly, I don't think her doing the dishes is what she meant by wanting the best of both worlds. Speaking of which, Hannah performs the best of both worlds, the 2009 movie mix. Fun fact, the entire opening scene was the final scene to be filmed for the production of this movie. Halfway through the concert performance, it transitions to a beach dance scene, and a coconut is knocked out of a tree and hits Hannah in the head. She has been suffering severe brain trauma this movie. What is going on with all of these unsafe work environments? The wig must be like a helmet or something. She has a hallucination of her flying to a ukulele version of the song before cutting back to reality.
All aboard the toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of misinformation.
At the end, the song starts skipping, which is half intentional and half unintentional. Why? Because Hannah and the dancers are doing choreo that matches the skipping of the song, but then after a while they start to get confused and they're like, huh, what's going on? So I guess the song was only meant to skip like 3 times but nothing more. The director yells cut, and what is this? What are they filming? I doubt that they are filming a music video to this song, considering that it was released 3 years prior. A little late, don't you think? Actually, my most educated guess would probably be that they are filming footage to be shown on the screens at the Hannah Montana concerts, considering that we get a shot of this footage being shown on a screen at a Hannah Montana concert. Smart error. Blondes have brains too. Who said I don't have a big brain? Actually, this brings up a timeline issue. How can the footage be shown at the concert if... Let's not think about it anymore. Hannah runs into her beach tent dressing room, and the other extras are running towards the water, and this one extra accidentally drops his surfboard, and you can see him limping for a second. Unsafe work environments, we are calling the union. As Hannah sits down into her chair, she is shocked to see a creepy man hiding. The man is like, oh no, don't worry, I'm only in here because I promised my daughters I'd say hi and ask you a couple questions. No, you were committing a crime. Ugh, he got my bangs flustered. Alright, when he reaches into his jacket to grab his list of questions, you can see Hannah getting freaked out for a second. She legit thought he had a weapon. Life was flashing before her eyes. Right before he is about to take a picture, Hannah's publicist, Vita, played by the iconic Vanessa Williams, comes in and says, Oswald, I know who you are. And who is he? A reporter for a British tabloid magazine. Vita kicks him out, but he leaves his gorgeous, affordable and sleek Nikon Coolpix digital camera on the couch. Speaking of which, thank you to today's sponsor, Nikon Coolpix digital camera. If you want to secretly record your friends, get one today. Vita brings up how they need to keep Hannah's little secret a secret. And then she sits on the camera. Sitting on a secret. So Vita knows that Hannah is Miley. She knows the secret. I mean, she is the publicist. A publicist's job is to keep secrets a secret, so she needs to know the secret. After leaving the tent, Oswald reviews the footage and is eager to find out what the secret is. He then gets a call from his magazine editor, a ginger Miranda Priestley dupe getting her nails done and eyebrows threaded while getting work done. She pushes Oswald to get the scoop. We get a shot of Miley getting sucker punched in the face by a volleyball, and this is CGI. This is really good CGI. They had budget. Vita shows up to the school to tell Miley that Beyonce has contracted double pneumonia, so has to pull out of her performance at the New York Music Awards, and Hannah will be her replacement. Oh! Is Beyonce okay? They then run out to go shopping for an outfit to wear at the awards, and then Lily comes around the corner and goes, Miley, what about my birthday party? I think we are all Team Lily in this moment. Miley did not need to go shopping. She has plenty of clothes. We then find out that Jackson has graduated and will be attending Tennessee University.
Tennessee University!
Now, spoiler alert, Jackson continues to live at home in episodes of Hannah Montana that supposedly come after the events of the Hannah Montana movie, which implies that he never ends up going to Tennessee University, or university at all. Hannah finds the perfect shoes to get as a gift for Lily, which is great and all, but isn't this a little last minute to be getting a gift for your best friend on their very important 16th birthday? Right before buying them, we get a Tyra Banks cameo. She wants to buy the shoes for her friend too, but there are only one pair. This turns into a hissy fit, and I only use that terminology because this scene won Choice Hissy Fit at the 2019 Choice Awards. You can go watch that video here. Tyra makes Hannah jump for the shoes and gives us her best Emma Roberts impression. Hannah grabs the shoes, which makes the fight turn ugly. They are tussling, and Oswald, the reporter from earlier, is in the store secretly recording the fight. Hannah then tries to decapitate Tyra Banks, throw a bag on her head, and then throw her over a couch.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
She is playing dirty. Right at the end though, Tyra tackles Hannah to the ground and gets the shoes, so now Miley does not have a gift for Lily. On the way to the party, they find out that Oswald is following them, so now Miley is in a predicament. If she gets out of the car as Hannah, she will take all of the attention away from Lily's birthday, but if she gets out as Miley, then her secret is revealed. We see that Lily has rented out Pacific Park at the Santa Monica Pier. I googled, this cost $20,000 to rent. Okay, Lily. We then get to see Oliver and Rico, who have put a high-pressure electro-pneumatic solenoid in the cake so a happy birthday banner will pop out when he pushes a button. Oliver is off-put by this plan. He is making the same face as RuPaul watching a bad lip sync.
Take me to the stars, just like
So Hannah hops out of the limo, not Miley. Ooh, seems like she made a bit of a selfish decision there. Lily's doing a cool skateboard trick, and a guy that she has a crush on catches her, but as soon as he sees Hannah Montana entering the party, he drops her. Like she kinda could've died. Seeing this, Lily is betrayed. Hannah has taken all of the attention off of Lily during her own birthday. Who wants to hear a performance of Let's Get Crazy? Miley, I guess after feeling disappointed in herself for like 2 seconds, is like, I want to sing a song. She is making the situation worse. Lily is done over it. She is leaving her own party after paying $20,000 for it. On the way out, Oswald asks her some questions, including whether or not she grew up in Nashville. Lily tells him that it's actually a place called Crowley Corners. Is this a betrayal? Would we do the same thing? I think I might. To try and stop Lily from leaving her own party, they try to do the cake banner thing, but the cake explodes everywhere. It's a mess. The following day, Lily is not returning Miley's calls, and every headline is about Hannah's cat fight with Tyra Banks. Robbie Ray is strutting down the beach to scold Miley for her bad behavior, and Vita is chasing after him with a parasol, which is definitely not doing too much. It's already pretty shaded, and on top of that, you were not using the parasol when you were sitting down earlier. Miley talks about how Hannah has to go to the New York Music Awards, and Robbie Ray is like, sweet niblets, Miley. You can't go to the Music Awards. It is Grandma Ruby's birthday in Tennessee. Miley's response is basically Trinity K. Bonet to Beyonce's mom, not tonight, Granny. I gotta see Mother up close at the New York Music Awards. Robbie Ray instantly backs down and says exactly what Taylor Swift's team would say.
But you heard our superstar. She needs a jet.
They cut to a shot of a jet in the air, and I flew out of my seat. Why is it swerving? I hate flying. Just seeing this scared the life out of me.
hello, New York.
Miley realizes that the private jet has not taken her to New York, but instead nowhere with only one cow. Is this false imprisonment? Big question though, does she just not look out of airplane windows? Is that not the best part of landing, like looking down below and seeing the world? I guess she was too busy reading her magazine. So yeah, she's now in butt nowhere, and even Luann and Sonia got a better welcome party than Hannah Montana.
Oh wow,
What's
there's
that?
like a lot of people there.
Who are those people?
It's a demonstration, I think. Oh my god, they are waving at us. Oh my god.
They are all driving in this truck with this dog that's never really addressed again in the movie, like, whose dog is this? Robbie Ray threatens to stop letting Miley be Hannah because she is losing perspective, and she is not having a bar of it, so gets out of the truck, and this leads us to an iconic TikTok sound.
Hannah means everything to me.
And that right there might just be the problem.
So you're saying I can never be Hannah again?
Ask me again in 2 weeks. Right now, let's just see if a country girl still exists.
I am a rock star.
Miley refuses to get back in the truck, so takes a seat down on her suitcases, and this horse snatches her wig.
Wig, okay.
Wig, did you just say wig?
Robbie Ray is like, sweet niblets, Miley, you don't even recognize your own horse? Blue jeans. Miley is instantly heartwarmed, and Robbie Ray is like, meet us back at the house, take the horse, and just abandons her with her suitcases. Fun fact, the smoke that comes out of the throttle is actually from a fog machine because Disney was determined to keep this movie green. Very centered on Disney's Friends for Change era. Robbie Ray definitely set up Miley because how is she meant to carry her suitcases on this horse? There isn't even a saddle. Miley de-Hannifies, and she already has a Miley Stewart fit under the Hannah Montana fit, even though the original plan was to attend the music awards. Okay. Miley attempts to get on Blue Jeans and reach for her luggage, but Blue Jeans scampers away, flinging Miley to the ground. Miley has suffered several injuries thus far. Miley is stressing 11 out of 10 right now because now she has no horse, and out of nowhere, we get a shot of Miley turning around in slow motion, and then a man called Travis on a horse appears to lasso Blue Jeans. Travis returns Blue Jeans to Miley, and he's like, oh shucks, Blue Jeans doesn't like strangers, let alone glittery ones. Is the glitter in the room with us? Miley claps back saying, I know, he's my horse. Travis realizes that this is Miley Stewart, reminding her that they used to go to school together.
I guess I had a pretty big crush on you back then, but don't worry about it. I'm over it.
Good to know.
Yes, very good to know. On the ride back, Miley name drops that she is best friends with Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana, really?
Yeah. I practically saved her life surfing the other day. She owes me big time. We're like best friends.
Why, babe? Why are you saying that knowing that you can never be in the same room at the same time? You just look like a compulsive liar. She then gets to Grandma Ruby's house and she is having a full-on party with knee-slapping music and singing by Rascal Flatts. I'm assuming in the Hannah Montana universe they are not Rascal Flatts. Miley's asked to take over the next verse of the song that they are singing, but she doesn't
know the words.
We then get a cringe alert. So Robbie Ray introduces himself to debutante Lorelai, played by Melora Hardin, also known for roles in The Office and The Bold Type.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Robbie Ray. Told you you'd be amazed. Howdy. Oh! Great news, everybody. Elvis is alive and well.
Well done, Mama.
We then get a dead mom alert. Miley's looking at a photo of her and her mum, and the picture starts coming to life, and I literally cannot tell whether this was footage or whether this is CGI special effects. Brooke Shields' smile looks very menacing. We get to the next morning, Travis is riding around the farm, and we get this stunning establishing shot. The fact that they purposefully put Blue Jeans in the front, that horse was working.
Well done, Mama.
Also, do you think they put those two cows in the background there, or were they just there at the right time? We get a shot of Miley sleeping. What sound effect do you think they're gonna play? Well, yes! Miley has created a plan to make her family think that she is grounded again and will let her keep being Hannah Montana. She is gonna go from Malibu Diva to Aw Shucks Pearl. I'm married! We get this very quick throwaway scene with Jackson, who is working at a wildlife park. He gets attacked by an alligator, another big injury suffered by our main cast. You get the vibe that no one knew what to do with the character of Jackson in this movie. Miley and Grandma Ruby are walking to the farmer's market, and this one old man kinda hits on Miley.
So you got your granddaughter with you?
Yeah, sure do.
Ain't she grown, son?
It's getting weird.
Miley then sees that Oswald is snooping around asking people whether they have any scoops on Hannah Montana. Miley pranks Oswald by swapping the salsa so he has a very spicy dip, and then unlatches the back of a truck full of walnuts that roll down the street, causing Oswald to slip. I feel so bad for the guy that was trying to sell those nuts. Like, what if that is his sole income? Miley and Grandma Ruby help Oswald get up and give him a fake lead on where Hannah Montana's family lives. Once he gets to this abandoned house, he falls off a ledge, rolls down a hill and into a pile of mud, and then dies. Okay, not really. He gets back up, but he was not moving for a little bit too long. He gets a phone call from his boss that is also covered in mud, but instead having a spa treatment. The contrast is very smart. Oswald gets another call at the same time, and it's from his daughters, and one of the actors is Natalie Dyer from Stranger Things. This was her first acting role. She lived locally in the area, so potentially, if this movie was never made, maybe she would have never become an actress. Travis enters the barn where Miley is goofing off writing a little song that will eventually be called The Climb. Miley's first draft of a lyric, That Dream I'm Dreaming, but there's a little voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it, was...
It's kind of funny, sorta kind of funny how that voice inside your head saying you're just a dummy.
Miley asks Travis whether he likes the song that she was writing, and once again, very stupid, what happens if Hannah wants to eventually release this song, and now you have Travis hearing it and going, wait a damn minute, Miley wrote that song, what's going on here? You are incriminating yourself. Travis decides to be a little shady queen by saying that she got most of the notes right, and this gets Miley into Pearl mode.
Please, I'm a star!
Miley chases Travis down, asking why he didn't like the 2 seconds of a song she was singing. Like, he never said that he didn't like it, but he tells her that it isn't genuine. Travis then drops this banger of a line.
Life's a climb, but the view is great.
Miley and Travis head to a waterfall to have some fun, and right as they are about to leave, sweet niblets, we get a will they won't they moment. The town then hold a fundraising event to raise money to save the town from being developed. Basically, they do not want a shopping mall. Robbie Ray performs Back to Tennessee, and then gay gasp, Taylor Swift comes up on stage. She is introduced to the stage by her real-life boyfriend at the time, Lucas Till. She performs Crazier, a really, really, really good song. Looking at the Spotify stats of the Hannah Montana soundtrack, this is the 3rd most streamed song on that album. But I did not acknowledge Taylor Swift in this movie when I was younger, probably because I just didn't know who she was. Also, to clarify, Taylor Swift is playing herself in this movie, which kind of sucks for her because absolutely no one cares. The crowd in Crowley Corners was doing the Everybody on Mute challenge. Taylor Swift already had 2 albums out around this time and plenty of hits from them, and Fearless was going to win a Grammy, and the crowd does not care. Travis then drags Miley up onto the stage to perform probably that song that he heard her singing in the barn earlier. Well, no, it's the Hoedown Throwdown. When I tell you that this song and accompanying dance was the moment in 2009. The director said that he wanted a song that taught a dance in the lyrics of the song, like the Macarena or the Funky Chicken. He wanted to maximize Miley's real silliness physically. Does anyone else remember this Disney Channel segment where they taught us to dance during the ad breaks? And it was actually really hard. Well, at least for me.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Pop it, lock it, polka dot it, country fight and hip hop it. Put your hawk in the sky, move side to side. Jump to the left, stick it, glide. Zigzag, cross the floor, shuffle in diagonal. When the drum hits, hands on your hip. 1-footed, 180 twist, and then a zigzag, step side. Lean it left, clap 3 times, shake it out, head it toe. Throw it all together, this is how we roll. Go hand up, go hand up, go hand up, go hand up, go hand up.
During the song, we get a Noah Cyrus and a Brandy Cyrus cameo. The dance was choreographed by Jamal Sims, who is also known for doing drag race dance challenges. Is that undermining his work? I don't know.
Let's get him up to speed on what we've learned so far.
After the hoedown has been thrown down, Grandma Ruby catches the evil man responsible for wanting to build a shopping mall in the town. He says that no matter how hard the town tries to raise money to stop the build, they won't raise enough money unless the Beatles come into town. Then, big mouth little shady Queen Travis says that Miley knows Hannah Montana and she could come and do a concert.
What?
Hannah arrives into town and is welcomed by Miley? Huh? Spider-Man pointing meme right now, guys. Oswald is taking photos of them hugging, so he has no clue that Miley is Hannah. Back you go, baby, because it was revealed that Lily was being disguised as Hannah Montana. Miley and Lily quickly apologize to each other, and this is a little, unresolved for me. Lily had not been responding to Miley's calls because she was mad. Now all of a sudden she's picking up the phone and agreeing to come fly down to Crowley Corners. Lorelai comes into the room, so they need to hide Lily's face. There is then this weird thing where Miley is giving Lily a foot massage, but because Travis arrives at the house, Lorelai is like, I can take over the foot massage.
It's getting weird.
Who does that? That's giving Dan Schneider. Robbie Ray is cleaning out the gutter and sees Lorelai rubbing Lily's feet, and he has the exact same reaction as me. But then the scene gets weirder. Robbie Ray tries to get Lorelai to stop rubbing Lily's feet, but she insists to keep going even though she thinks that Hannah has fallen asleep. Robbie Ray and Lorelai talk about the mayor's banquet and talk about going together as a date, and then they lean in for a kiss in front of a sleeping minor whose feet you were massaging.
It's getting weird.
Jackson was stalking through the window and told Miley that they were about to kiss, and she starts celebrating, like, have some compassion for your friend, she is in a tough situation right now. Lily pretends to snore to stop them from doing a crime, so then they leave the room, but Lorelai opens up the window, causing Jackson to fall off the ladder, and his head squashes through a squash. Another severe injury. Travis is back at the house and Miley gets Hannah-fied to go flirt with Travis, but quickly finds out that Travis actually has a crush on Miley. Hannah tells him to go ask Miley out, so he runs off to the barn, so Miley has to quickly de-Hannah-fy, run to the barn, cover her clothes in paint to look like she has been there for a while. I don't know how she got to the barn before Travis did. Anyway, Miley then gaslights Travis.
Hey, slacker.
Travis asks her out, and she is being kind of rude.
I mean, I don't think I have any other plans, so sounds good.
Miley is so excited about her date, but her dad informs her that Hannah is meant to appear at the mayor's banquet at the exact same time. We have a conflict. We then get a bunch of chaos with Miley going back and forth between the mayor's banquet and the date with Travis.
I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go.
A ferret goes up the mayor's leg, which causes more chaos. Jackson attempts to catch it, but bumps into a chef holding a flaming dessert, which sets the table on fire. We get a dang flabbit from Robbie Ray.
Dang flabbit!
He extinguishes the fire, but de-wigs 2 people. Imagine if Hannah was sitting in the seat. Her secret would have been out. Hannah runs back to her date with Travis, and we get the famous revolving door scene. As Hannah is going through the revolving door, she takes off the wig, and her little girl fan sees the reveal, and her childhood is ruined. She then starts taking off her makeup. I don't know why you're doing that, because you're going back to a date, but whatever. And then she sees that the little girl saw her reveal her secret. But it doesn't stop there, because Travis followed Miley to the building, so now he knows that Miley and Hannah are the same person. It was all in slow-mo. It was very dramatic. You had to be there. Everyone that's seen the scene is like, oh, yeah, cinema. This is cinema. Cinema at its finest. Now, I've got a lot of questions about this whole thing, like the main one being, why did you not just reschedule your date, like even a couple hours later, so there wouldn't be any conflict at all? Also, there is absolutely no reason for Miley's hair to look like this after taking off the wig. Like, what? Miley goes back inside to talk to her dad, but then Lorelai comes around the corner to complain about Hannah Montana. Robbie Ray says that her life is complicated, and then she says that she can't be with someone that's full of secrets, so they break up. After half a date. We get to that sad intermission part of the movie where Miley and Robbie Ray sing Butterfly Fly Away. I love that trope in movies and TV shows where someone's like, can you sing me that song that you've been working on? And then they join in on the song. Very High School Musical coded. We then get to the climax of the movie, the fundraising concert. For those that do not know, an accident took place while filming this scene. A huge wind blew a projection screen into a Ferris wheel full of extras in the movie. There were no severe injuries, only minor injuries, and Disney released a statement being like, don't worry guys, Miley and Billy Ray are safe and sound. Okay, what about the extras? At the same time, Travis sees that Miley finished painting the chicken coop that they were working on together throughout the entire movie. Hannah performs Rockstar, bop 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 bop, and then halfway through the song she dissociates and stops singing the song. I would be livid. Imagine seeing your favorite artist doing your favorite song and then halfway through they're just like, nah, I'm done. What? Miley decides to stop lying to her hometown and reveals her secret. This was a moment. When I watched this for the first time, I thought, oh, this is the end. Like, the secret's out. The show's over. Miley then says this.
Life's a climb. But the view's great.
This leads into Miley singing The Climb. Iconic song. This song was massive. Even if you take the view that this song is overplayed, you cannot deny the fact that this is a fantastic song. This was such a mature song for Miley to sing that this was sent to adult contemporary radio. And she was only 16. I love this song so much, and at least 6 million other people agree with me because that is how much this song has sold in the US. I cried when I saw this scene for the first time. I was on an airplane. I remember this vividly. I didn't go see this movie in cinemas, mainly because I was around that 11 years old age, and I was an only child, and I felt weird asking my parents to go see a kid's movie at that age. It just, you know, around that time, you don't want to be treated like a kid anymore. So I watched this movie for the first time on the plane, and I was crying. And this is everyone's reaction to Miley revealing her secret and singing a heartfelt song and feeling good about herself.
Please be Hannah. We'll keep your secret.
What?
So Miley is having an identity crisis and no longer wants to hide who she truly is, so she pulls off the wig and the crowd is basically like, put it back on. Somebody grab the wig glue, we don't care who you are, we only care about Hannah, put the wig back on and sing your little song. We don't care about your mental health. But you know what, at the same time, I cannot pass judgment because I feel like I had the same reaction when I was a kid. I didn't want Hannah Montana to be over, I didn't want the show to come to an end, I was like, no babe, let's pretend that that didn't happen. Put the wig back on. I need to see the rest of season 3 and season 4. I want more music. Miley puts the wig back on, but Oswald takes a pic. He is about to send the photo to his editor, but out of nowhere, his daughters arrive to the concert and are so excited to see Hannah. Vita tells him that if he sends the photo, he is crushing the childhoods of all children, including his own, that kind of age. So he quits his job. Yeah. He's good now. Travis also forgives Miley and they kiss, but it is shot in a way that makes me think that they don't actually kiss. I wonder why they didn't win for Choice Movie Lip Lock.
You guys kissed in the movie. How was that?
It was, I'm kidding.
Hannah then closes out the movie with a performance of You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home with a costume change, some funky dance moves, and some ghost singing. Seriously, you guys, if you have not watched my Exposing Hannah Montana's Ghost Singer video, go watch it right now. It's great. Hannah Montana has a ghost singer?
Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana.
What?
You can learn to fly and you can chase your dreams.
Did you guys hear that? I'm scared.
We then get all the cast during the credits doing the Hoedown, Throwdown dance, cementing it into the audience that you need to go buy the song right now and learn the dance. And that is the end of the Hannah Montana movie. Wow, this is a good movie. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below telling me what other videos you'd like to see me do.
Now I'm calling you out, and I expect a response.
Potentially more videos with wigs. I'm liking the wigs. Good night, everybody!
I am a rock star.
Whoa, yeah.